Welcome, welcome to Thoughts Roundup. I would like to tell you a little story. When I moved to South Carolina, in fact, I might not have been quite moved. I was visiting here, I think. And I walked out across the parking lot. And there's a little boy out the other end. He didn't see me. And he was playing a game of imaginary ball. The only problem is he didn't have a bat, nor did he have a ball. So what he'd do is just throw the ball up in the air, and then he'd take his bat, imaginary bat, and he would hit it. So that day, as I walked out, he didn't see me, and he threw that ball up, and when he did, he took that imaginary bat, and just as he struck the ball, he saw me, and he was very embarrassed, very embarrassed. I didn't want him to be embarrassed, so I thought quick. I was at center field. I knew my position. I was right at center field. And I just reached up and I caught the ball. And I threw it over to the imaginary first baseman. And the little boy said, "Out!" Oh, if that's the first time I'd got to play ball in many years. But I was glad to still have a little imagination. Now I want to tell you something that's not just like this, but almost like this. And this is a true story. That was true too, but this is a true story. Man was driving down the road. He was evangelizing many years ago. And as he was driving, all of a sudden, he felt compelled to stop the car, get out, and start preaching. He just felt like he should do it. So he stepped out, laid his Bible on the hood of the car. There was a culvert there. He pulled over by that culvert and started preaching. And he preached a little while, then he felt like his soul was delivered, and he folded his Bible, got back in the car, and took off. Well, several years later, he was invited to come to a church and speak. And a man in the congregation walked up to him and said, "Brother Ballestero, I owe you everything." He said, "Sir, how is that?" He said, "Well, do you remember the time that you was on the road and you stopped and got out, laid your Bible on the hood and started preaching?" He said, "Yes." He said, "I was a hopeless alcoholic, and I was living in that culvert. And said, God sent you there God sent you there to help me. Home run! Or instead of he's out, is a home run. God bless you.